Hey guys, Dean Mannix here. Now the team asked me to tell you a compelling story about our Compelling Stories session that's on next month. All right, so 3 big things you're going to take away from this. Number 1, you need to understand what motivates prospects to be interested in engaging with you. Now it's very, very different from what motivates people to buy. They're both connected, but what we find again and again and again is most salespeople, especially one-man band or one-person bands who sell to themselves and don't have a bunch of people to be around or a big marketing team, they sell the wrong way and they're selling to the wrong motivators. So number 1, you're going to understand what really motivates people and how to use that in building your story. Number 2, how do you turn that into a compelling story that actually motivates people, 1, to be interested in it, and 2, to make further inquiry. So to engage you. Can you imagine if people were compelled to engage you and you weren't out there knocking on doors, people were knocking on your door / ringing you / reaching out via LinkedIn. And then the third aspect, which is super important, is how do you compel yourself to share that story with more people? You know, in reality, most of us just aren't motivated enough around the business development activity. So even those of us that are lucky enough to 1, have a fantastic story, 2, understand what motivates people, 3, figure out how to craft that into an awesome story, we're not telling it to enough people. And so a huge part of the equation is compelling ourselves. So those 3 things we're going to cover in this session, along with a bunch of other strategies and ideas that I promise you are going to make a huge difference to the way that you market, the way that you engage in the sales process, and importantly, the way you share your story with more people that are going to get excited to be interested, make inquiry, and ideally, if there's a match, to buy from you. So building your compelling story really is a compelling session that's going to make a massive difference. I hope to see you there. Dean Mannix checking out, and check it out at deanmannix.com.